crossing the stream, starting the streams.
Don't cross the streams! Start it!
You know, I'm not gonna lie to you. The further in you get into, that 80s episode is definitely gonna have some of that in there.
Welcome back to Elden Ring.
Plenty of, 80s movie references in that one.
Ooh, I will be looking forward to it.
Whee! Oh, that's right. You were a thing.
Please make
He was?
certain that little Millicent goes unharmed.
Oh, he was!
Like her mother, she has the stuff to be a great warrior, but commands only one arm and is yet preciously young.
Nothing worthwhile for... oh, actually, you know what?
I thought you bought everything last time.
I did not.
Oh.
So I'll buy that, I'll buy that, I'll buy that. There we go. He doesn't have anything left to buy.
I could have sworn you bought some stuff last time.
We read it off. We did not buy it.
Ah.
Alright, let's
Why?
double check on Millicent. I don't know. I don't know why I didn't just immediately buy it. Oh, she's standing now. Hey, Millie. Can I call you Millie?
I hoped to see you again. My apologies for when last we met. I fainted before I could even thank you. Everything is as you said. Since inserting the needle, the scarlet rot has ceased to writhe. Even the nightmares have abated. And now, though I can scarcely believe it myself, I can move as I please. Not that I could ever truly repay you.
You can move
I would like you to
as
have this.
you please, but
My
move
thanks.
on your own will?
A token though it is.
Probably moving without pain is what I'm assuming.
Ah.
Alright, what did you just give me?
Some
That
kind of heirloom.
was... Oh, it's a dex bonus. Talisman engraved with a scene from a heroic tale raises dexterity. Though born into the accursed rot, when a young girl encountered her mentor and his flowing blade, she gained wings of unparalleled strength.
It's heavy as shit, though.
It's like 3.
Well, it's bumping you to heavy load.
0.8. It's just enough to put me over because we're right on the borderline. Yeah, it's 0.8. Same weight as the Star Scourge one, which is giving us a strength boost.
Oh. No, it's removing your...
Oh, right, because I'm taking the equip load one off. Yeah,
The needle
because it was in that
buried
slot.
flesh. I've started to recall, but dimly,
Mm-hmm.
my destiny. It's all thanks to you. My name is Millicent. I pray fate permits us meet again.
I got a bad feeling if us meeting again is like the good thing here. Oh yeah, look, she's got like a scar going across her face with that white sheen on it.
Huh. There's a lot of females with scarred faces in this game.
I don't know what Ronnie's is or Melena's is. Like the weird black things leaking out of the eye looking thing. I don't know if that's a tattoo or what that is. I don't know if that... I wouldn't think that's a scar. Especially not on Ronnie, 'cause she has a puppet body.
Yeah.
I'm considering leaving. On a journey. With the needle buried in my flesh, I've started to recall my destiny.
Okay, so yeah, that's what you gotta say.
Well, I'm just zooming into her picture, and it seems kind of tattoo-ish.
I mean, for Ronnie, it would have to be like carved or something, because she's a wooden puppet, essentially.
I'm just looking at Melina.
Okay. So maybe it's more of a brand, maybe? Like burned in?
Maybe, but then again, it's along her closed eye.
Yeah.
which I don't think we ever saw open.
No. Well, and Ronnie, I don't think Ronnie's is open either. All right, we're gonna check out this tunnel.
Oh! For the first time, I've tried Bojangles. Have you ever been there?
I have never been there.
I had a Cajun filet sandwich, except I said, like, hey, could you give it to me as a regular sandwich and not the breakfast version? The guy's like, oh, sure, do you want less tomato, onion? I'm like, okay, sure. I get home, and it's a biscuit sandwich, and I wasn't super complaining. I'm just like, I really didn't want a biscuit, but my god, dude, that was some of the flakiest biscuit ever.
I do love my biscuits.
Yes.
What am I
And
looking at here?
I could have a side of some other typical, like, chicken place sides, and I had pinto beans, and they were really, really good.
Got it. Oh yeah, they were that good, huh?
Yeah, I'm a good fan of, like, short beans like that.
I like beans in general. I
Yeah.
don't hate them or anything. Ooh, did I? Oh yeah, no, I told you about that. Yeah,
What?
about where my brother and I went for his birthday.
Oh yeah, with, like, the smoked meats and stuff.
Yep, the delicious smoked meats.
Ooh. Sounds so good.
I ended up eating that bratwurst for lunch today. It was delicious.
And it was cheese stuff too, right?
That one was not. That one was just double
Oh,
smoked.
Okay.
Ha 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 ha!
Ooh.
It was telling the truth. I shall applaud the message. Applaud the message! I'm going to assume there's more. Yep. What the shit is down there? It's screaming, whatever it is. Don't even think about it.
Maybe there's a better way down?
I assume there would be.
Ooh. Snipers.
No. He snapped a crystal and they were just standing in place. And he did it right before I managed to kill him.
So even though he died, his attack went through.
Yeah, because it's basically like one of those grenades. It stays in place.
Right.
And actually, if you remember Piccolo's Hellzone grenade, that's basically what it was.
Ah, okay.
Except, rather than everything converging at once, it went individually.
Ah, okay. I'm not super familiar with, like, everybody, like, all the side characters' attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Like I do know, like, the solar flare that Krillin does.
Technically, that was Tien's attack.
Oh!
If you watch the original Dragon Ball, Tien was the one who had it first.
Oh, and I forget if we brought this up after we discussed it several episodes ago, but what Americans call Dragon Ball Z is still technically called Dragon Ball in the manga. So
We did discuss that.
and I believe you thought that Dragon Ball Z was the name of the second half, but it was that in America, but in Japan it was still called Dragon Ball.
I knew it was out in America. I wasn't sure if it was the same out at Japan.
Yeah, and Naruto Shippuden was just Naruto all the way through.
Stake of America, that's always good.
Yeah.
That means I'm gonna probably die.
A lot.
Right required ahead, and then try jumping. Visions of beautiful. First off, right. Seek precious item.
Precious item.
Precious. Precious.
My preciousness, yes!
You have a weird cross between Gollum and Yoda.
I was going for more Yoda there because
Oh, you succeeded, sir. Yeah, I thought so. Oh, I'm glad they didn't start immediately firing on me. That would have sucked. Alright, we're in a cave, so I don't know how well this is going to work, but let's try it.
Ooh. I don't think you're close enough. Wait, yes, you're close.
Ooh! Ooh! One of them just had a fucking spell shotgun.
What? Ooh, I just saw it.
Yeah, him in the back. He has a spell shotgun. That explains why that stake was there.
And I was watching some graphical comparisons for all the PlayStation variants, and I think it was Bloodborne, and you have guns in that game, right?
You do, yes.
So, does it work in the same way that like a crossbow would?
I'm trying to remember. I believe so, but they have a couple of different ones in there. Like,
So,
there's a literal cannon you can mount on your arm.
So you load it with like bullets as an item.
Mm-hmm. I
So
think depending on the weapon, I think in the case of the cannon, it is like a slow reload. I think for most of the others, it's kind of like you can fire off all of your shots until you run out.
Okay,
The thing is, unless you make a specific build, I think you only deal a little amount of damage. It's more for like parrying, really. Yeah, don't even. Not even gonna leave you a chance this time.
Because just having the character with, I'm just going to say blunderbuss. I'm not too sure what type of gun it was, but I'm just like,
Ooh, Crystallians.
ooh.
Hold on, I'm gonna read this. Ashen spirits. Spirit that wields round crystalline blades, both big and small. Its sturdy body, itself hewn from crystal long ago, is hard enough to blunt its opponent's blades, but blows from bludgeoning weapons can shatter it easily. That could be really good.
Huh. Interesting.
But yeah, you were talking about the guns. Yes, again, unless like certain weapons, obviously the cannon's going to do more, and specific builds make that even more potent. I think in the DLC it even gives you a Gatling gun you can work with, but it burns through your ammo super fast.
And you need to get it or craft it, right?
You can either farm for it, or they have a mechanic where you can sacrifice a portion of your health to get, like, I think it's 5, what they call blood bullets.
Oh.
But you can only have those 5, and I don't think you can refresh it until those 5 are gone.
Okay. But just like we have arrows, and I was just thinking, like, how does the concept bullets work?
Not as potently as you would think.
Because this was the
Victorian
early
era.
1900s, yeah, like, oh, so like early 1900s late 1800s?
I would be in the 1800s if I was going to hazard a guess,
okay.
because I forget exactly when that is.
Okay. But just a Gatling gun.
Yep,
Huh.
Gatling gun. Just straight up a Gatling gun. Heck, there's a portion in Bloodborne where you're like running through like a city, dodging a guy using a massive Gatling gun on the top of a roof.
Was it named after Gatling? Like a guy whose last name was Gatling?
I could
Yes.
not tell you.
Yes, it was invented in 1861 by Richard Gatling.
Huh.
Because I was thinking, when was the Gatling gun invented?
Mhm.
And then I was thinking, was it named after some dude?
I want to say like World War I era is about the time, at least when it saw its most like recent use in the modern era. Or I should say most well-known use. I don't know if it was around before that. All right, I guess we're traversing the mist.
Well, invented in 1861.
Okay, so 1800s. Oh shit!
Triple boss.
Not what I was expecting.
Ooh.
It's a good thing we got blunt.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's not doing what I want it to.
What were you expecting?
More damage?
Oh.
No, 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 no.
Oh, gun?
Speaking of Gatling.
Yeah.
That one's doing better now.
Yeah.
However, Ingval is dead.
Well, these are called putrid crystallians.
Oh,
So-
I didn't even notice that.
Are they poison type?
I'm not. It is building up Scarlet Rot. It looks like. One down. Ow.
Ooh. And do you have any stuff for Scarlet Rot?
Oh, I don't remember.
Ooh, nice.
Critical
Nice.
shot.
Nice.
Gotta watch out for the spear.
Nice. And why is that guy just watching you?
They're very slow, I believe, from what I'm seeing here. Like, their movements are super deliberate. They're not fast.
Except for that guy.
Well, outside of their movement. Like, outside of when they actually do their attacks. Like, them actually trying to move around seems slow.
Except when they're moving around whilst attacking.
Yeah, when they're actually in their attack animations or something.
Because they move slow, attack fast.
Yes. That's what I'm getting out of this for sure.
So the fact that there were 3 of them and they're pretty slow
It's
is
definitely it definitely helps. Oh no.
What?
There we go. Audio.
You said... Oh, okay.
Alright.
But if there was one of them as a boss, you would be like, what is this? This isn't really a boss.
Well, we dealt with 2 of them before, if you recall.
Vaguely. Not really.
Before we got into the academy.
Oh, okay, yes. Now I do.
They sucked. But we also weren't, I don't think, dealing as much damage at that point. Like, we hadn't really
Right.
leveled. Alright, let's keep going, because there was areas of this I did not check out. Let's get some light in here.
Yes.
Oh, there
Because
was
you don't want
this-
you wouldn't want anything sneaking up on you from behind.
As far as I know, there's nothing up behind. Here we go, side path. This is the one I didn't see before.
Well, like, side paths hide enemies. Enemies could sneak out from side paths.
Well, we passed by this before and nothing happened. Also, it looks like this is just straight a dead end.
Hmm.
I missed.
Hmm.
Alright, so the next bit would be like going down and dealing with that, maybe?
Okay.
Or at least trying to.
Yeah.
We also
Because
didn't
there,
take a look at whatever's in here.
because there might be some cool treasure down at the bottom.
Well, there's definitely items down there, I can tell you that much. You can see the shininess.
Yes.
Alright.
But what's down there screaming?
Whatever this grafted looking motherfucker is.
Mm. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, we've dealt with you. Oh, okay, yeah, we've dealt with you before. It's one of these things.
Oh.
Alright. Well, I know what I'm dealing with, at least, so there's that.
Yeah.
And there's plenty of stuff down there, so should be worth the time. Plus, now my souls are down there, so that's even more worth my time to get back.
Yes. And I missed. Were you in the 5 digits?
We had like 25,000. We needed like 10k more to get a level.
Ooh. So is the grafted thing the thing that's screaming, or
I think so.
I wouldn't call most of these games horror.
I mean, I would go for like body horror for sure.
Yeah, but it's not like survival horror.
Oh no, not at all.
It's more like action,
Oh yeah.
adventure.
Okay, all right.
Ooh.
Nope, nope. It just
Ooh.
chains. It chains once I'm in there.
Unfortunate.
Yep. Yep. I usually have Engval to help me out with these. Or Torrent. I had Torrent the other time too. The first time.
Yeah.
Oh no, I did have Engval in that one as well. Actually, now I'm thinking about it. Nope, wrong item. I want my lamp. Yeah, I had Engval for both of them, so he was working as a decent distraction. I gotta solo it now.
And that may not be the best thing.
I'm curious if I had a shield, if it would help.
It probably would.
Oh, great. More bots. That's fun. I am not interested in promotion. No, thank you.
I mean, if you weren't a bot and would actually be nice and...
I don't know, just what? Look, our very count didn't go up, so clearly this isn't a real thing.
Yeah. If you were a bot and had some followers that you could drop on us.
Oh, they were right there.
Oh. As is from software.
Uncool. Uncool. I should have healed, but I was like, oh, cool. I thought he was winding up for something else, not like the poison spit.
Don't worry, dude. You'll get them back.
I'll earn them back eventually.
Eventually.
Motherfucker just stole 24,000, almost 25,000 souls from me.
Yeah.
Alright, now this is personal.
Get him. Time for revenge.
Vengeance shall be mine. I am vengeance. I am the knight. I am. Wah.
Hawk.
Wah.
The way along the winds.
Where are you at? There you are.
Revenge. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him.
Why couldn't I get this on the last one? Nice. Alright, so we got the duplicate. Oh, alright. Definitely, like, worthwhile shit down here.
Ooh.
Not worthwhile in the souls he gave me, that's for sure, but the items, yes.
Yeah.
Stimulating boluses. What does that cure? Oh, sleep buildup. Okay.
Huh. Are they caffeinated?
I assume there must be caffeine in them. Time for ranged battle. Oh, so someone must have come from the other side then.
Did I tell you I saw a caffeinated donut?
I mean... Oh no, you couldn't have come from the other side. Because it comes out this way. Oh, they must have ran into the cave and then started firing at it.
It was a chocolate mocha donut.
Uh-huh.
And it contains as much caffeine as a cup of coffee.
That sounds like it could be very dangerous.
Why?
Because if the donut's too good, you're going to over-caffeinate yourself.
Well, an energy drink has like 200, 300 milligrams of caffeine. A cup of coffee, I think, has something like mid-70s?
Seek old codger.
Yeah, but then again, you would need to eat like 6 whole donuts.
I know, but like, energy drinks, at least from my experience, have never been good. Key required ahead. Seal can't be broken by can only be broken by a seal breaker. What is a seal breaker? Would we need to talk to one of the other NPCs?
You should go to a sea park and maybe go to SeaWorld and see if you can find any aquatic animals that may help.
I was going down a darker path when I read Seal Breaker and you brought up SeaWorld.
Oh, I was just going to talk about seals.
Yeah, so was I. And someone that can break them. The bane of seals.
I was just about to say that.
Alright, so where am I exactly? I can't pull the map up in the dungeon, which is still stupid to me. Alright, so what, can you look up Elden Ring Sealbreaker? I'm curious.
Okay. I will be on it.
I think it's Celia Hideaway is the place I'm in. But I don't have a key.
To find it.
Oh, this is where they did it. Okay.
Obtained during the Sorceress Selin quest line.
Okay, so I can't do shit about it right now. Got it.
No.
Cool. Apparently I can't open the map here for some reason now. I don't know why.
Apparently that is a jail cell.
Oh, interesting. You know, I'm going to go here instead because I can see the map's closer to this side. Do. Alright, so the map piece should be right there.
Hopefully.
Nope. Gotta remember my buttons. This is not Pokemon Scarlet or Violet.
What do you think the 9.5 version will be called?
Of?
Pokemon Scarlet Violet.
What do you mean by 9.5?
Kind of like they had Ruby, Emerald, and Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald.
Well, if it's anything like Sword and Shield, there won't be one. It'll just be DLC added to it.
Oh! Huh. So Sword and Shield didn't have, like, a third game.
Yeah, what would it be? Spear?
Maybe?
They didn't have a third legendary that was similar to them either, so I don't know what it would have been.
Did they have a third game in Gen 7?
That was... What was Gen 7? I'm trying to remember.
XY?
Nope. There was supposedly a Z version that was supposed to come out. They did have a third legendary that would have worked with the pair. But it never came about.
Really?
Nope. It definitely feels like there's a lot missing out of that game, and there should have been, like, a Z version.
Huh. Wait, no. I think X and Y were the 5th gen.
No, they were not. Oh, no.
There was-
Yes, X and Y were... Oh, nice. Were the last ones. X and Y was Gen 6. Interesting.
7 was Sun and Moon, okay.
Yep. Sun and Moon
And
felt fairly complete. That one didn't feel like you needed an extra. Although they
And-
came out with Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon and added a whole new set to that shit.
And that one didn't have any sort of bonus. Well, like the Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon were expansions in their own, kind of.
Honestly, it felt like they rewrote the game, if I'm going to be honest with you.
So it was more like a sequel than
No, not even. It was like they took the story and they, like, rewrote the story.
remix?
Not even. Like, whole new
Huh.
characters, whole new, like, areas. Like, a shit ton of brand new stuff that told the story in a separate light, right? Like, Lusamine, who was supposed to be, like, the main evil villain of Sun and Moon in the original. And I kind of love the way they did it in the original, because they made her, like, the super, like, my kids can never grow up. They will always be my babies, and they will never leave me. And if they do leave me, I'm going to fucking destroy them.
That kind of
Like essentially just
sucks
straight
for the
disown.
kids.
Essentially straight. Well, that's the thing, right? Both of them. One had left prior to the start of the game, and the other one realized like some of the shit her mom was doing was terrible, and managed to escape herself, stealing one of the Pokemon that was being tortured.
Ooh.
So yeah, no, that was one of the things. Her being like that was definitely one of those really interesting setups. But in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, that kind of got rewritten to that she's just overprotective and she wants to take on the responsibility to help, protect us from the interdimensional things we call Ultra Beasts from destroying the world, and she's just not up to the task. And it's more like her being an overprotective parent and learning that she can't do that, or like can't always be that. Whereas, the original, she's just straight up psychotic about it.
So she's less evil in the second in the second batch?
Yes.
Ah.
She is much more like, there's this evil threat, I'm going to take care of it. You children should not have to deal with this shit. You stay here and just, be good little children. Even though, you've been running around getting the legendary...
Catching God itself.
I mean, catching the literal Pokemon version of the sun and the moon, I guess. Oh, that's what they meant. Alright, I got you. But yeah. You need to take a seat. But yeah, no, like I liked psychotic Lusamine. I thought it was super cool and a really daring idea to try and pull off. And I think in that game they did a really good job of it. It's one of the things where I'm like, I like the ultra versions of these games, but I also really liked the original and the way that they kind of portrayed Lusamine as a psychotic parent who can't let go. Oh, that was nice. Thank you. It was a really interesting take that Pokemon doesn't usually do.
So next time on Elden Ring.
More death! Again.
More death. Hopefully less.
Nah.